I said fuck Xbox, fuck all these Xbox, fuck every Xbox their channel. Won't give a damn. It's PlayStation for life. You don't get it? Let's get it. Let's do this. Let's do this, my ponies. Let's go to war. What? Say what? Yeah. I say I double tip on The Last of Us. Woo. Yeah, I double tip on the director's cut. Woo. Double dip on every damn release. Damn right. Yeah, Jim Ryan is my motherfucking boss. The boss. Yo, and we don't care about no layoffs. Yeah, all the shine are gonna keep it on the low. Shh. We be sucking on every damn toe. Yum. Because Sony PlayStation gets the love. Yeah, so all hell Sony, we be your ponies. You can take my wife, you can take my money. I'm obsessed with the God of War. Yeah, all my ponies ready to go to war. Blue PlayStation high, all over my head. Pentimetal PS5, 120 FPS. Blue team is the set, throw it up. I never had sex, I only care about sales. I said what I said. Woo! Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. Thug love, pony love. Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. Thug love, pony love. Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. Thug love, pony love. Yeah. I see you Xbox. I see you playing on Game Pass for free. Nah, man, we don't do that over here. We pay $70 a game. Yeah, you Xbox be broke. You so stupid, so goofy. Fuck you, Demo Flow. Fuck you. Like and subscribe. Yeah, if you wanna see me more on Demo Flow Gaming channel. Fuck this dude, I'ma pop in the shot every time. Yeah, but I'm here to show my pony love. And you with it? Say what? Everybody, welcome back to another edition of the Demo Flow Gaming Show, where I share my passion for gaming and keep you informed of everything that's going on in Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, man, Steam, Epic, whatever the hell you play, man. Like, we got you. So you already know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Without further ado, let's get into it because, I mean, hey, they were saying it right there in chat. It's been a crazy couple of weeks, a lot of back and forth, and look, it's Friday again. We're excited to talk about gaming, about the good, the bad, and the ugly as well. And, you know, for me today, I got Desire. I don't know if it is, busy at the moment. You here? What's going on, Desire? Thank you for coming through. Power Bus should be here in a minute, but how you doing, man?
Oh, you know, just mad at fucking WWE 2K26 being the most greedy game I've ever had the displeasure of playing, and it's in literally my favorite genre, and it's my favorite fucking game. I hate it.
That really sucks. And look, listen, I was trying to get it, but then I was like, man, like, if I get this game, it's because I want to play with like the wrestlers that made me like wrestling, like you know, Stone Cold,
you
The Rock.
Get them, but you have to grind through a pass, which is fucking stupid. But I will state this: the game is super fucking fun. It is a very fun game. It's just it's the most greedy game. So it's fun, but they want to fuck you.
Yeah, like going to Disney World, something. It's the same shit. It's something that you can skip because your kids love it. You may love it too. May be in love with franchises like, I don't know, Harry Potter, Star Wars, and you know you can see all of that in Disney and Jurassic Park, whatever. And you are stuck going to them because, I mean, they're literally the only ones who got that type of shit, right? So we are in a situation that we're being utilized, right? And I put Call of Duty in there, Apex Legends and games that I usually like to play that I agree with you, man. Developers are extremely greedy with what they offer. For example, I don't know if you've seen, but the Gundam skins on Apex
They're super cool, but you cannot buy them with like, things that you accumulated or something. You have to buy it with actual cash, which is hilarious, right? When you already had a bunch of points that you gathered throughout your seasons and, money that you were spending there, and they don't allow you to use that currency. They want actual money for it, which is like ridiculous to me. But that's where we are right now in gaming, right? Greed. It's just, and it's not only the developers, it's the publishers, and even the biggest companies like Nvidia and AMD that they literally
started with Nvidia. Don't even. Oh my god!
Exactly.
That was terrible.
Guys, we got a lot to talk about today, but let me see, Shaman, the most important guest of the show. Shout out to you and thank you for coming through and hanging out with us, man. We got Miguel Diaz in the building saying, ready for demo villain arc. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm healed this season, man. Six Lair in the house saying, what a crazy 2 weeks it has been. Straight out. We got Jules in the house. How's it going, girl? Lycos 45 in the building as well, saying RIP Chuck Norris. Oh, okay, hold on. When you say Chuck Norris died, you were speaking about your internet, or you were speaking about
Chuck
the actual
the power of the internet?
No,
the
fucking
guy
way.
Died.
Wow, shit. I don't know what to say. We thought he was invincible, man. Like literally, we thought that he was the hottest thing. Bro, shout out to Chuck Norris. May his soul rest in peace. Gave me endless hours of entertainment and
the meme that he
memes, everything. That dude is a legend, bro. That dude is a legend. Like, no, there's no other way to look at it. RIP, extremely sad for the news, bro. Like, I thought that you were like joking about your internet, like being like the best thing and then dying, and then
the guy who straight up jammed Wi-Fi into his chest and said that he's gonna make it better.
Oh my god, that's terrible, bro. What a legend, bro. It's gone. Holy crap. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you find out here during the show, guys. Like, it's not my intention. I didn't even know that it happened. Maybe if I knew about it, I wouldn't even mention it, right? Because like every time that you listen to sad news, it can ruin your day, right? It can ruin your day. So yeah, man, thank you for letting me know, Desire. That's crazy, dude. Anyways, we got Sappho in the house as well. Wait, what? Chuck Norris passed? Yeah, we over it. Yeah, is a legend. Yeah, he passed for real. Yeah, that's basically what's going on down there in the chat. A lot of Chuck Norris conversation going. Yeah, man, his soul rest in peace. But let's get into
he's got to go beat Bruce Lee up in heaven, man.
Yeah. Man, they're probably gonna send them down to hell to like fight the troops of the devil and shit. It's gonna be like, you know what I mean, fighting the good fight down there, bro. Like, bro, dude was a legend, bro. Solid dude. But yeah, man, a lot of shit going on today. We're gonna get into that's what I call these the digital laundry, because there's this thing going on around. And look, Digital Foundry, I got nothing against what they do. They give people content that they want to see because people are curious about, the performance of games, whether it be on PC or on console. It's always something that we all look forward to. When a game is releasing, we want to see how it runs, right? That's fine. And that's fair. They make good content. I'm not going to say that they're bad content creators and shit like that, but it's kind of hard that we had to touch in here with the dishonesty that we're seeing. And look, I'm calling Digital Foundry out on this one, but this has been going on around for like ages. People wait to see what the hell is going on online before they say anything. And they go with what the popular opinion so they can get clicks and likes. But here in this channel, at least, you're not going to see that. I'm going to tell you the things the way I see it. When I see it, I'm going to call it out. Look, and I'm going to give you the most common sense take that I try to have the most common sense possible. Sometimes I debate myself, like, am I right? Am I wrong? Does this make sense? Like, I look at other people's point of view as well. I think that's important too. And that's something that has been left out when it comes to the conversation of DLSS. But listen, I get it. People are pissed off. I honestly prefer my computer be extremely strong and not needing something like DLSS, right? But this is where we are, and this is where technology is heading. So doesn't matter what we do, we don't have a say in the matter. We can refuse to use it, and that's the best way that we can talk. We can talk without money. We can talk with the way that we play these games by disabling that shit and making it look like, yeah, that you're wasting a lot of resources on shit that people are not using, right? So that's the best way that you can protest towards something that you don't like. But at the same time, your opinion or the way that you feel about it is not the same way that everybody has to feel about it. And at the same time, we cannot threaten people just because they like something that you don't. Right? The desire, because regardless of like their behavior, Digital Foundry, I don't think they deserve a death threat over an opinion about video games. You see how ridiculous that shit sounds? So we need to stop it. And I've seen a whole lot of this behavior on Twitter and social media in general. Instagram is crazy when it comes to gaming. Go ahead and check it out. Like the brain dead comments that you see all the time is insane. But I don't think they deserve to be like, hey, yo, I'm going to kill you, or I'm going to find you and your family and fuck you up. Like, I don't think that, like, I want to fuck anybody up over one opinion on a video game. I don't know, desire. Like, what if I told you, like, I don't like WWE? Are you going to come find me and shoot me in the chest or something? Like, you know,
no,
slide on me?
Like, what the like AAA, we're going to... No, I'm just kidding.
But you know what I mean, right? Like how many times we disagree on games that you like, games that I don't, and vice versa, power balls or whatever. And do we offend each other? We call each other retarded because you don't like something? You know what I mean? It's just like a matter of taste. At the end of the day, it's just a video game. It's just like...
will state this. I will call you an idiot if you fucking state that you like AI.
Well,
I will do that.
Listen, you can call me an idiot if you want. It's not that I like it. It's not that I like it, and this is why I prefer. But you got to keep it real and go example by example. Did it make Starfield, a game that I love? I fucking love Starfield. Yeah, everybody knows this shit. Did it make fucking Sarah look better? More alive? Did it have more detail? The character?
A lot worse, though.
Yes, it did. It looked better. Like if you like as a gamer, we are biased. Our eyes are biased, and we can look at something and say, "I prefer the classic version," for example, of games. When you know damn right that the classic version of games was clunky, and this one is smoother now because this is what usually happens. And there's some shit that you don't like, but it does look better. You might enjoy the other art style more. You might respect it more. But the fact is that improvements have been made, and that's a fact. The level of detail, at least on the Starfield picture, it looks incredible. I can't deny it. And before anybody say anything, women wear makeup all the fucking time and heels. Men, in general, we love customizing and changing shit up. You know, we do it with mods. That shit that DLSS is doing, there's mods out there that do that shit to your game. Maybe not on the scale, maybe not as invasive, because it is invasive in some cases, like the Resident Evil shit. Like, I think they changed a little bit the geometry. But then again, if you really look into it, lighting could really affect the way things look. A person could have a good and a bad side depending on the lighting that you use. Like people who like take, like my sister-in-law, she's a photograph. So we spoke about it. I was actually showing her one picture and the other one, and she's not a real gamer like that. She does play Nintendo Switch. So here and there, but she's not a hardcore gamer like us, that we are on top of things, that we know the latest graphics and technology like that. I show her without saying nothing about it, whether it was AI or nothing. I just asked her, which one looks better? She just like, there's way better lighting on the other one. That's it. That's what she said. So, I mean, if you think about it, Do I like this route for gaming? Do I like the lazy route that involves a filter over the developers putting in work and optimizing the games the way they should? Right? Of course, I don't, because I want my games to run great. I want my games to look great, but I don't want them at the same time to look like artificial. Like you could make games the same way that you can make cookie Oreos, right? Oreo cookies in a factory and just like mass produce that shit. You understand what I'm coming from, Desire?
Yeah.
Are you with me? Right. So this is just common sense. I believe that this shit is gonna work for some titles and might not work for others. Just like frame generation. I don't use frame generation at all. I only used it in certain games. I used it, for example, in Assassin's Creed Shadows. I thought it worked great there. You know, like I got me a bunch of freaking frames that I never thought I could get it with that game back when I had my 3080. It actually helped my game. It helped my experience. In that instance, in other games, I tried it and it's terrible. So in my opinion, I believe that this is just up for the developers to implement DLSS or not. And it's up to you, the gamer, to decide whether you like it or not. Now, it's an option, and it's always going to be an option, just like chromatic aberration, like motion blur, something that you can increase and decrease. That would be lovely if they would give you more control over what you can change or not. You know, maybe give me like a threshold or a controller that I can, add or take away the effect, increase the intensity and decrease the intensity of the effect. And I think that's probably going to be, you're probably going to find a sweet spot, right? I mean, the one thing that I don't like to do is knock down technology like that before it even comes out, because I haven't even tried it. Matter of fact, this was just a demo and it's probably not even the final product. The other thing is, like, these things will get better with time. Now, back to the thing that I was saying. Do I really want gaming to become this AI-generated bullshit that we're seeing in all the industries? Because trust me, AI is in everything. Every game has AI. The assets, the freaking characters, the NPCs, all of that has AI. Now, they utilize AI all the freaking time. You don't believe this, but they use AI to debug. A lot of fucking people, a lot of these developers use AI to debug the games and to fix bugs in their games. So yeah, they might not put a picture that is AI generated, but they sure use AI. And we all do too, because every time that you look for something on Google or Bing or whatever the hell you're using AI. Every time you go and log into YouTube, you're using AI as well, because of the algorithm. It's just another name for AI, understanding what you like or you don't. You found this video if you never seen me before because of AI. And even if you see me before, you subscribe to the channel, you may or may not get this recommended based on what I'm talking about today. You feel me? So it's just like intrusive, but it's like herpes. You can't get rid of it. They all come back. You know what I'm saying? AI is always going to be there. Now, do I want it to make it like quality shit and fix it and get involved with it, make it better, improve? Do I really need this type of shit in my games? Absolutely not. But there's people out there like my sister-in-law that I show in the picture, and they believe like, yeah, man, this looks way better, more realistic, has a lot more detail. And believe it or not, that's the majority of the gamers out there. Believe it or not, like the minority are the ones that are upset, vocal, like usual, right? But the gamers out there, when they show that shit, you know how it is, bro. They gonna fall for it. You know, they gonna fall for it because they don't understand what the hell is going on. Now, Desire, I want to get your opinion on it. You already know how I feel. I am okay. I'm open to see what the hell is going on. Do I wish that they get the goal about it a different way? Yes. Do I have a choice? Do you have a choice? Do we have a choice in the matter? They're gonna do it regardless. They did it even even when developers who didn't even know that this shit was coming. And they came out and say like, shit, like I didn't know that we're Capcom, right? I think they came out and say like, I didn't know that we're going to do that to our game, right? And it's just like, you think about it, like sometimes it's not even up to the developer. This is just a matter of like, it is what it is. This is what you get. But decide, let me know what the hell is going on with you and how do you feel about the AI shit and Digital Foundry going back in the word just to please everybody and, get clicks.
So I've always been the type of person to be very blunt about my take on AI. I think it is a decent tool to look for bugs. I don't think it should be what it is doing currently in the fact that it is straight up replacing stuff that people have created, and quite frankly, it irritates me.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's understandable. That's understandable.
And then, well, what else is there? There's that's going on. They're currently they're taking away from actual artists. They're making it. There's a lot I'm not a big fan of right now.
No, for sure. But if you look at the initial reaction of Digital Foundry, they were glazing the shit out of it. I don't know if you've seen it. They were really glazing the shit out of it, and that's what I'm talking about. To the eyes of the people who who just see this shit from the first time, if you don't tell them it's AI. You don't tell somebody this is AI, they tell you it looks great. But the minute that you mention AI, everybody starts hating. And no, I'm not an AI lover. Yes, I use AI. Yes, you do too. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of like, how far can they go and make it more sloppy than what it already is? You understand what I'm saying? Because AI has many uses, but like to make it like, I don't know. I thought it was like kind of invasive for the games, but at the same time, like I said, the picture of Sarah from Starfield, it does look better. I don't know how much they changed her.
The issue was the animation was really rough.
Maybe that's the problem that they're gonna have to fix. They're gonna have to adjust the animation so it doesn't look like, I don't know, in AI sometimes you get a cocked eye. I don't know, it was like this NPC from what was it, Elder Scrolls, that he looked cocked eye or something, and people were making fun of it. And I understand that maybe there's a little bit of a what is that called? Like interference, right? From the AI in the original animations. And look, I don't really need that shit to make my games look good. Honestly, I've been playing Crimson Desert. As you can see here in the background, I know it looks like shit here on StreamYard because StreamYard is terrible to stream games and to show you how how good a game looks. But dude, I was running this shit on ultra, ray tracing on, everything on. I was doing 130 FPS, bro. Chilling. No frame gen. The only thing that I had on though was DLSS 4.5, which is not that aggressive. It just gives you more frames and sort of help you with the resolution of the game to run better. I need to try it raw without any upscaler, but the game looks so great the way it is right now that I don't really even feel like messing around with the settings. I literally turn on the game and play it the way it was. I didn't even turn off chromatic aberration, not even motion blur. I didn't touch nothing. I look at the settings. After I was playing for a little bit, you see probably here in the playthrough, I look at the settings and leave them the way it was. The only thing that I did was to increase the frame rate because it had like a cap of 60 FPS. And that's the one thing that I increased to unlimited or whatever. And that's what I'm getting, bro. I don't know. That's another topic, but let's see what the chat is saying first about what we're talking about, AI and dishonesty in gaming. Because what really bothers me is, Digital Foundry flip-flopping in their own opinion and not having the balls to stand on it, just to make everybody happy. And I think that's been happening a lot when it comes to gaming. People get on here and they start talking, and when they see some of the comments either cooking you or something you're not able to stand in business and say like, hey, listen, this is the way I feel, and this is what I'm gonna. It might be a brain dead take, but this is my take, and I'm being truthful. I think people will respect that more than if I just get in here and say like, okay, let me see what's hot on YouTube today, and let me glaze it. You feel me? Because I think that's what's going to happen. That's what's been going on and taking place here. People are looking into shit that, what is people going to cry today about? Let's make content about it instead of making content based on what they really want to make the content about, which honestly, ever since I started doing that, and I sort of, went away with like making weekly videos just because I need to get a video out just to, to improve my YouTube channel and grow it. Like I started enjoying making videos more because I only make videos now whenever I feel like, okay, I need to say something about this. I'm inspired rather than I'm going to talk about this because I know the guys would love it. Even though, that's also cool, but that is not the main reason why you should do it. I think the main reason why you should do it is because you actually have an opinion and you actually are interested in talking about it. And that's just the way I feel. And I feel 100 times better making content for you that I actually want to make rather than, okay, this game came out, I don't really want to play it, I'm going to buy it just to like, get views. Like that's not, that'll be insane. Like buying Crimson Desert just because I want some views, that's stupid. I wouldn't spend $70 to get no views nowhere. I wouldn't buy it, but I wouldn't do nothing. No, that's stupid. Like, play and buy the games just because you want to and you feel like it. And it's something that is calling you out. That's another thing that I wanted to say. People are forcing themselves to play, a game just because of FOMO. Like, look, Resident Evil came out. It looked incredible. Looking at it, I was like, holy shit, this is insane. Wow. But I know damn right that I'm not into horror games. And I know damn right that I was going to throw my money away because I wasn't never going to finish that game because I'm not into it. I know myself as a gamer. But this is a type of game that I like. I like doing crazy shit. Wrestling moves in a medieval freaking sword game. You can ride in mechas. You can fly. You can jump from like super high and not die.
Awesome.
It's just like it was calling my name. Now, the one thing that I don't like about the game is the damn puzzles. I don't rock with the puzzles. And you can call me brain dead, whatever the hell you want. Look, I have to think a lot at work. So when I come play my games, I don't really like to think much. In some instances, when it comes to reading or figuring something out, I could do that. But a game that is based on puzzles, because this game has a lot of puzzles, and that might be the one thing that is turning you off. And that is the one thing that I hated from games like Mass Effect Andromeda, that besides the problems that it had, I really enjoy it. The one thing that I didn't like about that game, and then again, that's because that was my type of game. If I give you some, let's say, what food you don't like, something that you don't like, desire to eat, something that you hate. What is something that you hate, that you don't like to eat?
Not a lot of stuff. I eat a lot. I'm a fat guy for a reason.
Okay, let's say I make you review something like Expedition 33. I know you didn't like it at the beginning. It didn't resonate with you. I know you play later on, but imagine off the get-go, I was like, today's assignment, you have to play this shit for 40, 50 hours, and you have to tell me what do you think about the game. Are you going to be happy playing that game, or are you going to be like, damn, do I really have to do that?
I'm going to be like, all right, well, I guess I'm going to find a new friend.
yeah, but because you're gonna be playing that game
at first, and I don't like being forced to play games.
Right, you're gonna be playing that game thinking about WWE, right? Because it's like what you really want to play, or Resident Evil, or whatever else you're playing at the moment. So what I'm trying to say here is that people are forcing themselves to go ahead and buying games that they know that they're not gonna like Starfield. Like people went ahead and bought Starfield. Like okay, bro, do you really like slow games in which you have to read and, you know what I mean, take your time looking around, looting, reading the little things that every item does? Like, do you really enjoy that, or you are more like a Call of Duty, Fortnite type dude that just want to jump into the action? Maybe you are a dude who really like the games that it's just like holding your hand 24/7. This game is not for you, dog. You know, I mean, it looks cool and shit, but it's not for you. And the one thing that I enjoy about the game is turning a lot of people off, and it's the learning curve. Okay, this game, you need to learn your fighting moves. And that's something that I enjoy because I play fighting games. But if you come from another game that, like, I don't know, maybe like not to, make fun of the ponies, but something like The Last of Us or God of War, they're super simple games. You know, when you compare it to this shit has complex combat systems. It has bow and arrow. You can change weapons in the fly. You got combos. You got grapples. You got extra abilities. On top of that, you got secondary effects, buffs and debuffs. You can eat shit to make you stronger. You can drink water to build resistance to fire. And those are the things that, it gets complicated, right? And I enjoy the learning curve. Some other people just want a more simple game, and that's fine. But don't put yourself. I seen somebody today saying, I can't play this shit anymore, no, whatever. And I'm like, okay, bro, like definitely not for you. And then we spoke, the games that he likes to play is exactly what I told you, God of War, all of that shit. And this, I would say, if I had to use a game or games, multiple games to describe Crimson Desert, this is basically Zelda. For adults, I know adults play Zelda. I already have somebody mad at me.
Great.
The Nintendo fans, came out saying Zelda is for adults too. I'm like, yeah, but Crimson Desert is not for kids. That's what I'm trying to say. Crimson Desert.
I'm already ready for the video that we're gonna start having this. God damn it!
This shit is not for kids. There is sex, drugs, a lot of violence, a lot of blood, brutality, animal abuse, whatever you want to call it. They got all of this in the game. And so you can do it.
You're telling me I should be ready for a Harmon Smith video telling us how it's a bad game and blah 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 because it's blah blah blah.
Basically,
it's nothing compared to blah blah like always. God. Fuck! All right.
Okay, so that's the way I see. I see this like imagine GTA Soda had a baby, but he's crazy and on steroids. So that's basically what it is. It's super wild, and I really enjoyed that side of the game. It looks great too. So don't be listening to people who been playing in like I don't know a PlayStation 5 Pro or something, telling you this shit look ass because it's not true. That shit look crazy. It looks extremely well. It has a lot of detail. So the people saying that the developers didn't give a fuck, that's a lie because there's a lot of detail. You can hug animals, you can carry them, you can pet them, you can find secrets. You have a freaking base system. You build your own base. You can farm. There's a lot of systems in the game. And the beginning of the game is just that, a big tutorial of everything that's going on. And then at the end, it opens up and you can do whatever the fuck you want. Yes, like every freaking MMO RPG that I play, like, I don't know, comes to mind, Throne and Liberty. The beginning is just that. They're showing you all the systems and everything works. It reminds me a lot of this game. What was it like? The one from Amazon. What was the name? Desire? Bro, yeah, that one. What was the name? New World. Yeah, but it's like a New World, but it's way, way, way deeper. I would say this like have maybe like 50%. I would say like 100% more detail in systems than New World.
Hey, Todd,
and New World,
calm down.
And New World is actually really good. Actually, it was really good.
I'm sorry, that's mean.
Yeah, New World was actually really good and well accepted too. So I would say, like, yeah, if you enjoy games like, I don't know, Skyrim and shit like that, you will probably like this because it's literally the same shit. You go talk to NPCs, they give you quests, you have some fun, some combat, discover some new caves, dungeons, and keep it moving, bro. It has a even better fighting system or combat system than Skyrim and Zelda and all of that, because like the amount of shit that you can do in here, like none of those games can even like touch this game when it comes to that. And that's just like a fair comparison when it comes to the combat, because it's very similar. You know, this here has moves like, I don't know, like Ninja Gaiden type shit. You know what I mean? Bayonetta, that you have like a whole fucking list of moves and shit. That's exactly how this game is. And that to me is amazing, because I seen somebody playing this game just like kicking people, and he's beating everybody with a kick. And I get it. It could be like that, but you can also do a lot of shit. You can make it boring if you want. I mean, shit. You can make a pizza boring if you want. If you don't want that, then you start adding a bunch of shit, go crazy with it, you know? It's just up to the player how you want to play this game. And this is what like role playing is all about. Who do you want to be? You want to be a wrestler who just want to throw hands? Do you want to be like a knight with a great sword? Or do you just want to be a brute with a big hammer smashing everything that you find in your path? And I think like the flexibility that it gives you is great. Now, I'm going to say here, there's a lot of jank in the game. The game is not perfect. I'm not going to sit here and say the game is a 10 out of 10, because it is not. Like every game has flaws. And one of the biggest flaws that this game has, in my opinion, is just like some of the systems are quite confusing. And I'm talking specifically about the puzzles and shit. And it's just like, I honestly don't enjoy doing puzzle in games. And that's just me. I don't like it. I don't feel like this is like a rewarding experience to me. So I'm totally, which is like wrong, I believe, omitting that part of the game, because it's a part that I don't like, but I don't have to fucking do it. There's plenty of YouTube videos out there who explain to you how to do the puzzle. Follow them, get over to the next area, and go do the shit that you like. That's it. People do it all the time. All the people with a bunch of achievements that are always like trying to be like the best gamers and shit. That's what they do. They go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, watch a video with 100% and they go ahead and follow along, because there's no way that you can 100% a bunch of games in like such little time, right? It takes time. You need to explore, learn the game inside out. I believe the game is great. Like, I see some fucking dude giving it like a 4 out of 10, 4.5 out of 10, 45 out of 10. You seen that review, Desire?
No.
Oh my God. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys, because I seen this review and I thought it was ridiculous. I thought he had some shit that I would say that I agree with, but like it was like extremely crazy the guy gave it a 65, this guy. And I'm going to share it here with y'all, man, because I thought it was funny as fuck. And this is what he had to say. Chris Anderson tests a great open world action adventure game. We really wanted to believe it. Okay, that's fair. 65 out of 100. A grandiose open world that's highly destructible. Decent exploration and combat that get the job done. Well, actually here, you should have said that the combat is extremely good with a lot of freedom. It doesn't only get the job done, it's like it goes beyond, but you probably didn't even take the time to explore. Double XL lifespan, you buy into the premise, a few good design and progression ideas, imprecise and very poorly balanced gameplay. I do not agree with that. I think that you have to just get used to the controllers. Every game has to, you get used to the controllers. Is it smooth 100%? Not really, but you can get used to it. Mouse and keyboard is terrible. Don't play this shit on mouse and keyboard. But then again, Battlefield sucked on controller and anybody glazed it. So it only matters for certain games. So we got script bugs that can block progress. Didn't run into any so far. I think they patched all of that shit. A mismatch of influences with no coherence. That's the crazy shit. And we hope you like farming and grinding. Way too many enemies and pointless camps to clear. Way too many enemies. Like, literally, this is like what you play this game for, because you want to fuck shit up. I don't know, but maybe I'm wrong, dude. But yeah, I thought some of the reviews were kind of crazy, and the game is well made, dude. Is it a 10 out of 10? Definitely not. I believe this shit sits at like 8, 82, 83 out of 10, out of 100. That's what I can see this game, honestly. For what I play, it's really enjoyable. I'm super immersed, super into it. I can't wait to play. I've been thinking about the game. When I went to sleep, thought about the game. When I woke up, the first thing I did was to turn on my computer, log into the game, and play some more. That's just me, man. But let me know on that in the comments. Have you played Crimson Desert? And if so, how do you feel about it? I feel like this is a situation in which I think that people are like overreacting to it, man. Making it look worse than it actually is. It's good. I mean, this shit and Dragon's Dogma has a lot of in common. I believe this game and Dragon's Dogma has a lot in common, bro. And I like Dragon's Dogma. So then again, my type of game might not be yours. Let me know. I mean, this shit is bugging me. Let me know what the hell is going on with y'all. And you, Desire, are you gonna play Crimson Desert? Do you really care, or you so into WWE that you don't care?
But I still like wrestling, you schmuck. You sit there and hate me, you bastard.
Nah, man. I understand, dude. I understand that you like wrestling. They should have wrestling, so you might be into it, man.
We're gonna fight.
6 layer in the house. It's crazy how my reaction is dead threats happen all the time now, which is worse. Yeah. I look, when it comes to Digital Foundry, yeah, they were wrong and all of that. And you may, call them dishonest, disingenuous, anywhere, liars, whatever. But from that to go ahead and do like a whole scene and threaten them and their family, that's not necessary, dude. With you unsubscribing and saying, I don't want to listen to somebody who just want to go with like popular opinion. But then again, those are the most popular YouTubers. People who go with, like if I were to flip and become a PlayStation content creator, how much faster my channel will grow? You wouldn't understand me going ahead and flipping, making fun of Xbox fans and PC fans and glazing PlayStation. That would take me to the fucking moon.
Don't make fun of PC. You don't want that.
but you know what I mean. And they do it like plain sight. You are making fun of PC gamers are broke. Are you stupid? Are you really stupid? PC gamers are too broke to buy Marathon or something like that. Like this is like the most brain dead takes I've seen. And it's like it happens all the time. And you go to see the likes and the engagement. Crazy, go crazy. Shit went viral. All the ponies love it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like, that's not me, dude. I'm not going to sit here and try to be Drake. I'm trying to be Method Man. You feel me? I'm trying to be Method Man, not trying to be Drake. Safo. But on topic, I think went about this the wrong way. They should have done this with older games. Starfield, Resident Evil 9 already look great. And that's yep. What about maybe in the future, you can even change the art style of the games? I'm a huge fan of shell shaded graphics. Like games like Borderlands, I'm a sucker for those type of graphics. I love it.
Borderlands. Oh.
But you know what I mean? I love the type of graphics. So it would be great to experience something maybe like what I'm playing here, Crimson Desert. What if there's a mod or a filter that makes it look more like, like that? I would try it out. Might not play it completely like that, but might try it out, see how it looks, see how I like it. That's it. That's all there is to. Shout out to Adidas 20 member for 23 months, man. Shout out to you, homie. I hope you're feeling better, dude. I know you fucked up your back. I hope you're feeling better. Like 45.
I'm just kidding.
Like 45 saying AI is gonna be everywhere, whether we like it or not, and that's just the way it is. I don't like it. I'm not with it, but it's something that we're gonna start to learn how to accept or not use at all. Like you have the choice. You don't want to use AI anymore. Stay playing in your current generation consoles. You don't need DLSS 5. If you are a PC gamer, you can either go AMD or even FSR runs on the NVIDIA cards. Don't use DLSS. Use FSR. Or don't use anything. Fix your settings so that your game runs smoother and that's it. I mean, the one thing that I would say about this, like about PC gaming, and one thing that I've been really enjoying about PC gaming is how much freedom you got with how you want to play your games. Now, when it comes to the settings, when it comes to storefronts, you can buy a game on Steam. You can buy it on Epic. Within the same PC, you can buy it on the Microsoft Store. You can buy it on GOG or any of the other stores. Even in Amazon, you can get some codes or whatever. And look, it gives you the freedom to pick and choose and do things the way you want to do. There's people who love fucking Steam. There's other ones. Maybe they're not that many that love buying shit on Epic. Because they exist, and vice versa with any, and the same thing goes with any of the storefronts, even the Microsoft Store, which, by the way, the Microsoft Store Crimson Desert version is fucked up. You have to disconnect from the internet as it's launching because, I don't know, might be the Nubo or something in the way that don't allow you to launch the game with the internet. So you have to, wow, the game is launching. Check this out, Desire. This is ridiculous, and this is what I have to do because my stupid ass bought it on Xbox. I should have bought it on Steam, if you think about it, because it's not giving none of those issues on Steam, but on Xbox, if you buy it on the Xbox Store, it's Xbox Play Anywhere, but on the PC, you have to disconnect from the internet as the game is launching so that you can launch the game and then reconnect to the internet. They need to fix that shit out.
You said that.
Huh?
I said, I'm sorry. I was laughing when you said that.
No, for sure. That you should laugh, and everybody should laugh at Microsoft for not getting the shit together when it comes to how shit works. I think Cole Eastwood, shout out to him. I think he canceled his order in the Microsoft Store and ordered it through Steam. So there you go. That's freedom that the PC ecosystem gives you. You don't like it somewhere. And also, shout out to Microsoft as well for being able to take, to refunds, to give refunds, because, we know PlayStation do that shit, but, at least they gave him a refund and he was able to utilize the same money to purchase another copy on Steam, which is it's great. Jules in the house saying, yep, but it shouldn't overtake story arc and all that. I agree with that. That's my problem with it. It's really invasive and it's changing the work of the artist. Listen, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to try it out. That doesn't mean that you can try it out, see how it looks, see how you like it.
You shouldn't.
You
shouldn't. Nope.
Why not? It's there.
Kidding.
Try it. I would say, bro, try shit out before, because we don't really know. We haven't seen it in person.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I would say try shit out, bro. Maybe you like it. Maybe you like it. Don't regret shit. Then you like people like DLSS at the beginning. Everybody, know what? People didn't like it. Remember that shit when DLSS started coming out? No one liked it. Everybody was like, "Oh, I want my raw power." Now no one can live without DLSS. And I give everybody the same fucking thing. And I said on Twitter, when the smartphones came out, my parents didn't like them. They didn't want to touch the glass. They were like, "Oh, my flip phone is better," even though I had to pay. I had to touch the same key 3 times to get to a certain letter to send a message. They didn't like it. But today they can let go of their smartphones. You know why? Because they got used to it. And then as a result, the other flip flops disappeared. They did it's super hard to find one. I haven't seen a flip phone in a while. I don't know if you guys have, but I haven't seen a flip phone
all the time. It makes me
do?
laugh. Yeah, but I work in a prison, so how do you think that they're getting it?
Well, yeah, but we outside, homie. we don't need to be like that. I'm just saying that at the beginning, everybody's gonna react, maybe in a negative way because men fear what they don't understand. And a lot of developers don't like it either because they know their jobs are on the line. And we're seeing these in the movie industry. We're seeing some shit that people made with AI that, it looks crazy. It looks so crazy that people believe that it's true. They have I know you don't like this dude, and I talked about this before in the channel. Liam deGrasse Tyson. The dude who speaks about Earth and all that. Yeah. And they had him say on the AI video that the Earth was flat. And everybody was like, well, the Grace Tyson, he went nuts. He's crazy. He's going back on his word. And he has to come out with a video explaining that it wasn't him. And that's how believable he's becoming.
The reason why I don't like him, and I'll state it real quick. He has stated claims. He has made a lot of claims that have been proven wrong, and it pisses me off that people still think that he's the wisest human being on the planet.
Man, being educated is one thing. Being intelligent or wise is another one. He has all this background knowledge that he has, but it's shit that already been studied. He didn't discover shit. Just somebody who, like a scholar, he knows about all this. He can speak to you about all this, but he's not like the one coming out with the theories. He's not the one, you know what I'm saying? He's the one who studied the other people's theories. So that's why, like, okay, I go with what he said in certain things, but I understand that might change, right? And he also says that, like, I don't know how much you listen to it, but he's always like saying like the may change. Right. But yeah, we got Power Buzz in the house. What's going on, homie? How you doing? Coming through. Let's go. What's going on?
Sorry, I'm late.
Everybody boom. Everybody boom.
Boo.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs.
Man. Power Buzz is a G, bro. How you doing, Power Buzz, man? How's it going? What you
I wish I had my computer back, but other than that, pretty
good. Yeah. That sucks. How long till you get it fixed?
I should know something by hopefully Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad.
Let's hope he doesn't
2 weeks.
Get it back, everybody, so I can keep.
So you playing on the Xbox now?
Yep, both of them. My Series X and my Xbox One.
Yeah, bro. I mean, shit. I have my Xbox One here too. I actually should be, but I don't think Chris Anderson will run that shit. I don't think it's the last gen because my Xbox is broken at the moment. My Series X.
Yeah.
But thank you for reminding me about the Xbox One because I do have one here. I don't really use it, but I still have it. But yeah, man, that's crazy. How do you feel about? We were just talking about AI and DLSS 5. What is your take? I already gave mine. I don't know if you heard or you've been around.
So when it comes to DLSS 5 and everybody glazing it, they don't know what they're talking about. Because from everything that I've seen of it, yes, the faces look somewhat smoother, but that doesn't necessarily mean better. Right. Because those faces are looking plastic. They are being taken out of the element of the game. If you take the instance of Grace, for example, that they were using for the Resident Evil 9, her face, sure, it looks better. But it's removing the lighting of the element of the game. Her hair is now lighter than the models of the person that they were going for. That they were mimicking for Grayson's character. And
jawline.
Yeah, it changed the jawline a little bit. But it also removed lighting. And what I mean by that is, if you look at the a second example from Starfield, there was a black character that somebody used with a baseball cap. The character, sure, the face looks fine. The character's face does look more realistic. It looks completely brighter, almost better in every way, except for the fact that the lighting source that is above the person's head in the first picture without DLSS 5 shows a big shadow across his eyes and half of his face because of the way the light is. So unless they took a flashlight and shown it from the down to the bottom up to his face and completely remove the light source, it removes him from the element and makes him look completely fake. So whether or not it makes the character model look better, it removes them from the element of the game that they are put in. So right now, using it for existing games is absolutely horrendously crap. Now, however, moving forward, I will caveat this. Games that are built from the ground up with this, those might be fine in the future. So while I am not against DLSS 5 moving forward, I am against
man.
I am against putting it in games that are already existing.
Yeah.
Boo this man.
All right, man. That's his take. That's what he believes. So, I mean, what are you gonna do about it? Are we gonna send him a death threat, right? Like they did with Digital Foundry. At least he's being honest
send him all
about
the
his
threats.
opinion and not going with what people, right? I just saying, that's the way he look at things, and I can agree with it, man, because I don't think this should be the way that we should approach gaming in the future.
Well, like I said, I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think technology should be stagnant moving forward.
Exactly. It's a good thing they tried to. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. However, like I said, I don't think they should be using it for already existing games. Use it for games that are built from the ground up with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boo this man.
Oh, shut up, Desire. But anyway.
Yeah.
I still find it funny that the moment you joined in the game I'm playing, it started playing Billy Gunn's theme. So I'm just hearing, I'm an ass man every time you've been speaking.
But I will also say, as far as Digital Foundry goes, I disagree with both their original estimation of it, and I disagree with them pulling the retraction. If they genuinely think it's good,
right,
fine.
Yep.
Don't put the retraction. So that's the first mistake.
But that's the second thing.
The second mistake that they did was posting it too soon, like he did say. He didn't let the information process and sit.
Yeah. He, like at first glance, and I was telling this to Desire earlier, that I would show it to my sister-in-law, and she's a photographer, professional photographer. And then she told me the second picture looked with more detail and all of that. And it was just that the lighting making the shit look different. That at the end of the day, it was like literally the same thing. But then when you go and you look deeper and you analyze, and you can see maybe some of the geometry changes with the filter, right? And that's the part that people don't like, because it's sort of like tarnish or throw away, or didn't care about the original design of the characters. But
I don't think the contours change completely.
Yeah, I say case by case basis when it comes to that, because I did think that the Sarah from Starfield looked way better in higher detail, and that's just like what you can see with your own eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. People want to respect the art, but you also gotta you can like yourself for what you see. You know what I'm saying? What you're seeing on screen. And
I will also say that there's a picture where Sarah was in the background on the right. The DLSS 5 off picture looked better than the DLSS 5 on picture, but the focus was on the guy in the foreground, something else. But I also found an article from Nick Tech, who posted about it. And he said that when they got hands-on with it, apparently not only do you need two 5090s in order to get this to run right, but every time that they had to move to show the character in motion, or the game in motion, they had to turn DLSS 5 off, or otherwise the game was moving extremely, extremely slow.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a genius. Everybody else. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the smartest man in here. I called it out. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, man, Desire. I really respect your takes. You are an extremely smart individual, man, and it's okay to celebrate that shit too. Like, be humble, but at the same time, know your worth. You know what I mean?
Speaking of Starfield, Desire, were you in here when I was talking about Starfield going to the PS5?
Yeah, and I got bored and fucking nearly fell asleep. Yeah.
Do you remember what was the one thing that I said about it?
It's going to be worse in every aspect?
Yes. It could, because it's going to be the worst place to play.
Yeah.
And guess what happens? It comes out, and because of PlayStation's modding policy, it is going to be the worst place to play.
Dude.
What is it?
No mods.
There's no mods for it?
No. There's mods. But PlayStation has a curated policy that you're only going to be able to get the official creation kit Bethesda mods.
Yeah.
You cannot use external assets of any kind. If it is not an internal vanilla game asset, you can change the UI, you can change stats, you can change elements within the game, but you cannot do things like adding in the entire Slave One ship from Star Wars. You can't add in planets like Tatooine, like that one team is doing. You can't add lightsabers in.
Poor PlayStation.
So I will say, I'm sorry that PlayStation are getting the worst experience of the game, but I'm happy that they're getting to play a great game.
I'm not fucking.
Dude, I'm gonna say this though.
I just hate their fanboys. I ain't gonna lie to you. I utterly detest their fanboys.
It's disgusting because Starfield at its core is a good game. You know, it has its issues and it could have been better, yes, but it's actually a good game. And now people are gonna find out when it goes to PlayStation, they're gonna be, wow, oh shit. You know, now it's gonna be good. Same situation we have with all the games that go over there. Now they're good when they talk mad shit about it when they release. And you know what? That's fine, dude. At the end of the day, I got a bunch of hours on Starfield, close to 200. So I already been there, done that. We're not even thinking about Starfield anymore. We're thinking about Forza's coming out. We're thinking about E-Day. We're thinking about Fable. And they're already living in the past, man. That's the way I see it. Honestly, I'm excited for the DLC that's coming. I don't know if you've seen that. They
Terran Armada and the Free Lanes update.
Yeah, I want to get the free lanes. That's like a bounty share. Supposedly, you even find the Mantis and fight him. So I kind of want to do that. And do not want to play the other DLC. I'm still halfway through the, what is it, like Shadow Space? Yeah, I'm halfway through it. I need to finish it. But no, Crimson Desert is definitely got here, and it got me hooked, bro. And Starfield is coming on PlayStation. It's coming out. I think it's April 15 or something. April, right? April 7th?
April 7th, yeah.
April 7th. That's my dad's birthday. That's funny. So April 7th, Sony PlayStation fans around the world are going to be able to experience Starfield. And look, I respect it. They didn't want to buy an Xbox just because one game. And
that's fine.
You know, makes sense. Like, who in the fuck is gonna buy a whole console just to play one game? Like, imagine PlayStation comes out with like the best game ever. I just like, oh, I need to play that shit and go ahead and buy a whole PlayStation just to play one game, and then what?
Then guess what? It gets emulated a few weeks later, and then what you're gonna do?
And then it comes out on PC years down the line or something. You didn't have to go through all that. There's plenty of games out there, third party, first party, on all consoles that, I mean, it doesn't really make sense. You have to be an enthusiast or somebody who's really like gaming hardcore. But if you ain't like that, man, and you were just on Twitter talking shit, man, like sit the fuck down, enjoy what you already have. You don't need to be buying a new system just to play one game. Like, that's ridiculous to me. But that's why I respect some of the PlayStation fans that decided not to get an Xbox and waited it out. Like, you know, I mean, shit.
CSM 101 T Series in the chat says it's got all the aspects of a survival game, but it doesn't use them at all. I will say that Starfield, just like Skyrim, did not have it at launch. So I have no doubt that they will probably make that a thing for Starfield as well later on.
Yeah, I think
because right now it's all just flavoring.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have mods that you can do that. That's the beauty of it, of the mods, and that you can play it in a more survival mode. And I think I don't think I'm not sure, but I think it has that type of mode. You can They have some like parameters
I think there was a
that you
setting
can
that got added
fix.
later on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you can fix that and make it so like that you need to eat and you need to drink water and all this shit. Yeah, you
Yeah.
actually have the option. There, it came out I think later, like with the first update. I think if I'm
One of the
not
big
wrong.
updates. Yeah.
Yeah, one of the big updates. I think it was like the 120 FPS update that they did the 60 FPS type shit. But
Sounds
man,
good.
go ahead
Yeah.
and play Starfield. Great game. Like again, like if you like Skyrim, if you like Fallout and games like that, you are probably gonna like Starfield. But if you don't like those type of games and don't think that, and you think that talking to NPCs to get a quest or exploring an area and looking around and trying to find like little discover new things is not for you, man, then like don't play it, man, because the game has a lot of sauce. You just gotta like find it.
Now I have loved Starfield since day one. I
Yeah.
have completely and utterly fallen in love with the game. I love Bethesda products. It is not.
Sorry.
It is not without its flaws, like every Bethesda game.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. Zelda fans are going crazy when I said this game is just like Zelda. Yeah, it is like Zelda with better combat and for adults. Listen, it has the same fucking puzzles that you manipulate and do physics just to get it. You got a Sky City and you ride a horse. You had a shield on your back. That's fucking Zelda. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, Zelda might have, I don't know, like other situations or whatnot, but it's like very similar. Like I said, if I had to describe this game, I would say this is like GTA mixed with Zelda. It even runs like GTA. People are complaining about the controllers. Oh, you run with the A and the what is that in PlayStation X? I don't like that, bro. You play the hell out of GTA, and that's how you run in GTA. People couldn't even find a way to map their controllers, and it's actually in-game a way in which you can find your controllers. It goes to show how much time people spend actually learning the game, because this is what this game is about. You have to fucking learn it. Like,
Absolutely.
It is not a game that you are jumping into the fight. That's it. You have to learn it. Same with Starfield. Oh, Starfield is boring. You are learning. The first hours are a tutorial showing you how to play the dang game.
It takes about 3 hours in to get to the first city, New Atlantis.
Yeah, and look, it's funny. This is how I describe this shit because I've been teaching my little cousin to play chess, and I taught him how to move the knight, how to move the queen, how to move the bishop. How do the pieces move around the table, and he's like, okay, can we play? I'm like, bro, you can't play because you don't know what the fuck is going on. You're gonna play for what? You don't know how to play. You had to learn first how to set up the game. That's the first and foremost. Put them in the right position, in the right quadrant, all the pieces, right? And then you have to learn how each piece move. And then when all of that comes together, you can play. But that doesn't mean that you know how to play. There's strategy. There is thinking ahead of your opponent. There is like getting in your opponent's shoes and thinking like they think, trying to predict what they're gonna do, like sacrificing your pieces so that you can like take it, like a bigger piece from them, and so on and so forth. It's so just because you know how to move the pieces doesn't mean that you know how to play. Like, it does not make any sense. That's literally what these type of games are. And you can say the same with Oblivion. You can say the same with Skyrim. Fallout. It's all a learning experience. You're constantly learning new mechanics. You need to have, you know what I mean? You need to be, you need to have good memory and remember all the systems and when to use them when the moment comes. And that's what this game is all about. And when it comes to games like Zelda, That's exactly what they do too. They have a bunch of like mechanics with physics. You climb, you glide, you can move shit around with telekinesis. You got like, your bow and arrow, and you can activate puzzles by like moving like levers and shit like that. It's literally the same thing, the same concept. You solve a puzzle, unlock an area, move on. Solve a puzzle,
I will
unlock
have
an
one
area,
pushback on that demo. Zelda's an adventure game, not an RPG.
Right. I would argue this game is deeper than Zelda.
Yes.
This game is deep. In this game, you cook. In this game, you fucking farm. You create your own your own base. Okay. In this game,
and you
level
create
up,
your
like,
own ship that you fly around in.
Yeah, like you can take mounts. You can like make a new pet, like by going to.
You can mix and match the weapons that you build.
You can build weapons. You can literally do it all. Like this is like close to like what a Kingdom Come would do. Kingdom Come is like this, but I would say like this is like Kingdom Come, but like more arcadey, more all over the place. And people love to complain about the setting. Oh, why is he like flying an airplane, or there's a train in this setting? Final Fantasy. Yeah. This is like literally their take on all those things mashed up, and they came up with it, which is what I'm saying. Like the game is not the best game ever, but it's enjoyable for what it is. I mean, I don't even know. They were probably looking for like cutscenes, like, like the type of shit that you would see in something like God of War or The Last of Us or Spider-Man. Yeah, but they didn't get that because you get in-game cutscenes, not like a scene that was filmed in Hollywood or something. You get in-game cutscenes, in-engine, and that's fine, bro. Not every game has to look like a movie. And that's, right. It's just like, okay, you don't like the game, good. And the same thing happened with Marathon, right? It's funny. Marathon, everybody is like, don't review for Marathon, right? There hasn't been a review for Marathon, and everybody's like, play Marathon, it's amazing. People on Twitter, right? When you go over there, a lot of people are glazing.
Is there still no Metacritic for it?
There's still no Metacritic for it. And now this game came out with the results of the Metacritic, and they're like, do not buy this game because it got a 78. What about Marathon score? Not to compare, totally different games. Matter of fact, I enjoy Marathon. I've been playing the shit out of Marathon with my friends. Before everybody, all the ponies come over here. Yeah, I'm playing Marathon. You are not. Because I'm fucking ponies are not playing Marathon. Marathon is literally like in shambles right now.
It's dropping about 2,000 players.
Yeah.
From every day.
Yeah. It's not a bad game. It's just a game that is not for every day, in my opinion. I don't really play that shit every day. If you know Live Marathon, you are gonna be. Look, to put it this way, one of my homies just broke his fucking mouse because of how pissed off he got. He went into a room with like a lot of like gear. He lost it all. He's like favorite gear. And he got pissed off. He broke his mouse. I mean, shit happened, but he's taking it serious. I am not. I don't care if I lose my shit. You know what I'm saying? But he does. And that's what these games do to you. You feel me?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I enjoy Crimson Desert. Let me know down there in the comments if you do. I can recommend it to you if you like games like that. But if you don't, then I wouldn't recommend it. Are you able to learn multiple fighting stances and shit like that? Are you able to like understand that you have to farm and that you have to do all this shit? Do you even like doing those things? Because a lot of people will say, oh, that's grindy or something. But what? Some other people enjoy it. There's farming games out there for people who only play farming shit, farming simulator. You got other shits like, I don't know, like Power World and shit that there's a lot of farming, a lot of like, like gathering resources, building, all that shit. Like, come on, people like what they like. You don't have to like it, but you also don't have to shit on it just because you don't like it. Like, I don't like pineapple on the pizza. I wouldn't do it. But if you like it, well, go for it. Just don't put it on mine. That's it. Enjoy it. The fuck I care if you get diarrhea or not, bro. That's your ass. You know what I'm saying? But it gets to the point that they either glaze the games or they destroy them. And look, then we are stuck talking about layoffs, dead studios, Bro, don't be lying about shit. Have you played the game? Then why are you even talking about it if you're not even playing? What makes you think that you can speak about a game that you haven't even gotten the hands on or trying out? You know?
I've got one pushback on that.
I mean, I'm just saying, but you can say you don't like how it look. Fine, you can say that, but you don't like how he played. How have you played? Have you felt it? Like, no, you don't know. You can talk about what you see, but you can talk about what you actually doing and feeling.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. And you can talk about the reception, which we can talk about it and say it hasn't been the best reception. It hasn't been the reception that we thought that it was going to have. You know what I mean? We could say it's disappointing when it comes to the reviews. But then again, some of the reviews are even more disappointing than the score.
Yeah.
Like reviews, you know?
Or completely glazing the score while they shit on the game.
Yeah.
Or saying, hey, I'm going to give this a 10 rating by a user just because everybody else seems to be on a hate train to put it down negative.
Exactly.
Like they did with Starfield. Let's not forget.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it works both ways. They can either like glaze it up or destroy it or fuck it up down. Like, you know, it goes both ways, man. At the end of the day, bro, who cares? I'm playing the game. I'm enjoying it. You don't have to play. That's it.
Yeah.
You don't. There's many games to play. Out there right now. You know, Resident Evil. Like if you haven't played, go check that out.
Digimon Time Stranger sometime this month gets its 3rd DLC.
Yep. I mean, what Desire? He left?
Desire had to go.
Okay, shout out to Desire, man. Thank you for coming, Desire. But yeah, let me see the comments and see what the hell is everybody talking about. At first, I was excited for Starfield, but no, not anymore. After I finished Mass Effect Trilogy, I needed my fix. Yeah, understandable. Like, you know, some of these RPGs like Mass Effects are very demanding and it take a lot of time, and you need to cool off from that type of game. I get it. I do.
Starfield also is a very many hour game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Sometimes you gotta like get away from, you know, to avoid burnout. You know.
Yeah.
Safo in the house saying, I was showing my son yesterday. It's like half second between the button input and the response on the screen. Just know this, Safo. I don't know where you were playing. Oh shit! Like, there's a comment in before that explains it. There is one thing I hate. I've been playing Yo Day on the PlayStation 5 Pro, and I'm starting to notice the lag. I was showing my son yesterday. It's like a half a second between the button input and the response on the string. Look, here's what happens with upscaling techniques. Like, everybody knows that things like FSR and DLSS add latency. PlayStation 5 Pro relies heavily on this upscaling techniques, like the pisser, right? That doesn't mean that they got it all the way down to have like something like NVIDIA DLSS. What is it like called? Boost. What is it called? Fuck, NVIDIA DLSS. I'm cooked right now. No. The DLSS that improves the latency is called NVIDIA fuck. You can turn on plus boost. I turn on that shit all the time, plus boost, that increase the latency when you're using the DLSS. They don't have that shit yet on PlayStation.
Oh, okay? Gotcha.
Right? On the NVIDIA cards, you get this shit that you can turn on and off, and it adds latency or decrease the latency in your games. And that's the one thing that is happening in console too, not only PlayStation, but also on Xbox. That's a problem in console in general, which is why a lot of people complain when they play multiplayers with like PC gamers. Oh, he's cheating. No, he's not cheating. His game is running better. Some of them might be cheating, but he's not cheating. The game is running better. He's seeing you faster. He's seeing you more clear. You know what I mean? You're not seeing the screen shake like that. You turn off motion blur. You got a bunch of options to make your game clear, you know, which you don't get in console. And that's an advantage. You know?
NVIDIA Reflex is what it is. That's right.
He writes in the house saying, I gotta say, all the criticism of Crimson Desert from journalists make me more interested than I already was. Like everything they're saying is a negative. I'm like, that exploration and mechanic and seems fun. Look,
apparently all the journos are saying that Crimson Desert is bad because of the story of the game, not because of the game mechanics.
Yeah, and I understand why. And that's my tweet, which they been like clowning online, which is funny. Somebody called it the worst tweet of the fucking day or some shit. And this is what I tweeted, bro. I was like, if you stop playing Crimson Desert when you got to this point in the game, and I'm making it puzzle, I understand. Save you the headache and watch the guide on puzzles. I couldn't be bothered. I'm here for the violence and the amazing world to explore. This game is literally Zelda for adults, and I dig it. That shit caused a lot of pain. the Zelda comparison did it. That's what made that shit. I should have said Zelda. I cooked myself. All the Nintendo fans, how many Zelda games are you play? So this not for adults. I have to go out of here. It's a game for everyone. Yeah, but Crimson Desert is not for kids. So you cannot really compare one to the other one at the end of the day. I'm just saying, like, if I had to compare it to something, right? I'm not saying this game is Zelda. I'm saying it has a lot of Zelda elements in it. By the way, Zelda came out first. Zelda is a better game. Zelda has more recognition. I'm not cheating on Zelda. So I don't know where these motherfuckers get this shit from because I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying?
If anything, you're praising both games, saying, hey, Zelda's a great franchise and it's come a long way. And maybe while Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom aren't like the peak Zelda, they're still pretty decent games. But Crimson Desert is being elevated to that standard.
Yeah, I mean, the Crimson Desert is nowhere near Zelda when it comes to like polish and shit like that. But it has way more shit to do than Zelda games, and that is a fact. It's right there in the activities. What do you want me to tell you? Zelda has a lot of mechanics too. This shit has that and more. You know, which is awesome. It's not a bad thing, and also it's not for everybody. Some people like to do a lot of shit. Some people like more simple stuff. It's just like matter of taste. Like us 45 saying that's how I feel with Marathon Demo. It's all think about and want to play. It's all I think about and want to play now. Yeah, my homeboys be hooked on that shit too. The funny thing is that I got them to play, and now they are like, you know, they just like play more than I am. I'm that Ninja 617. Also, I'm having a hard time getting into it. Launch on the Ally Xbox. It keeps closing, so I gotta do some tweaking and twerking. Yeah, that's the thing with the handhelds. You need to wait for like a better version for the handhelds. And it goes on with that. I've seen him this game running on the Steam Deck, and he's terrible on the Steam Deck. Terrible.
Crimson Desert?
Yeah, it was getting like 15, 20 frames.
Yeah, right now it's not Steam Deck certified. Alex said he's actually going to be putting out a review for it on the handheld.
Yeah.
On both handhelds.
So let's see. Like us, if I say, I see flip phone all the time since they brought it back when the Samsung flip on fold phones. Okay, there you go. That's you. I don't see that shit no more.
I've seen it every once in a while.
MTZ Gaming. Then I'm late. Nah, man, you're not late. You're just on time, bro. Kill Walker in the building saying, just got out of a meeting with my client and they say going forward, we'll be vibe coding for our development projects going forward. What does that mean?
Vibe coding. I mean, that can mean a lot of things.
PS5 blows 317 saying ponies really hate DLSS 5. Pieces sucks. Holy shit.
Now, one of the things that I know Starfield teased, I haven't watched that Todd Howard interview yet because obviously no computer and I'm not going to watch it on my phone. When he said that he was coming out with the Free Lanes update on April 7th when the game launches, and mind you, if you're already an Xbox premium purchaser or the ultimate purchaser, Starfield gets both the free update of Free Lanes and the Terran Armada expansion for free. You don't have to pay extra for it. Mind you, if you buy this on the PlayStation, you're either paying $70 up front or $50 for the base game and $25 for the upgrade. So you're paying $5 more if you don't get the expansion or the season pass or the upgrade premium version at launch.
Yeah.
But the one of the updates, I think it's the Free Lanes update, said that they were going to be doing something with the loading screens. It's still going to have the loading screens. And mind you, Starfield, because of the creation kit engine and item permanence, cannot exist without that engine. So for people saying that they don't like creation kit or they don't like the massive loading screens, Skyrim has it too. Fallout 4 has it too. And it's for a reason. It's because of that item permanence. Yeah. So for people trying to say that, loading screens are a bad thing, just think about everything that affords you within the game. So that's first off. Second off, I don't think that they're adding like Star Wars Outlaws level of detail of going to the planet whenever you're landing.
Yeah. Man, shout out to CSM 101 T series, man. Shout out to his code NVIDIA Reflex. Yeah, thank you. I was cooked. Yeah, NVIDIA Reflex. I always turn that shit on. It decreases your latency in games, and I usually, depending on the game, I turn it on or on plus boost. And it works good. It works good.
I'll mention that to him, Broke Boy.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying he wishes Alex would stop saying to buy a Steam Deck because it's a better product. And in most cases and certain circumstances, it actually is, for price to performance value. But right now, it's sold out everywhere.
Sanchez NTZ Gaming saying, been playing the Square Enix game that skipped PlayStation, Bravely Default. Good game that was also on the Nintendo 3DS. Sad no one is talking about it.
Oh, I have my copy on the Nintendo 3DS still. It is an awesome, outstanding game. I love the Bravely Default series.
If you had to compare it to any game, what would it be like?
Probably
Stars, something like that.
Final Fantasy Tactics style.
Okay, cool.
I don't think that one itself is Tactics per se. I'd have to go back and look at it again. I know some of the Bravely Default is Tactics, but it's an RPG through and through.
Mm-hmm. But CSM 101 T series saying DLSS 5 look amazing. I can't wait to use it in all my DLSS supported games. There you go. Somebody who liked it. And am I gonna go ahead and send in a death threat just because he liked it? Stupid, man. He liked what he liked. He want to try it out. He's curious. Maybe he doesn't like it after he tried and he says ass. Who knows? Maybe he's crazy and I don't know. We haven't seen it in person. We have to see it in person. Then we can judge it.
I agree.
Like us 25, I love Starfield since day one. Same here. Yep.
I love it since day one. And like I said, I love it.
Yeah.
But it's not without its problems.
Starfield should have gone survival. Yeah, we talked about this. I think you mentioned the power bus.
Yeah.
About like the parameters and shit that you can change within the game to make it.
I'm pretty sure you can add a reason for the hunger and water to exist.
I think so. Mods in Starfield broke my game save. I had the boost pack mod, so I didn't have to walk and end up flying everywhere. But whenever I landed, I always broke my legs.
Yeah, I had that problem too. But I added too many mods and I bricked my game save entirely. I got to New Atlantis, and when I was trying to go into the underwell or the well underneath in the city for the shop vendors down there for buying weapons and selling stuff, my game just went to a black screen and crashed the desktop.
Well, happy birthday to Jules. She's like, having a birthday next month or something. Happy early birthday. Yep. Let us know to give you a shout out.
Starfield coming out in her birthday month.
Yeah, that's awesome. Enjoy. Sanchez NTC Gaming saying most Destiny 2 content creators I watch are playing Marathon. Destiny 2 is at its lowest player count. Think I got 6K players on Steam at one point. Yeah, that's the thing. That these people don't seem to want to play any other game than games that have been made by Bungie. And when you become so reliant into like, these developers and you only play these type of games or platforms or whatever, you are limiting yourself so hard, dude. Because I promise you, there's a lot of like, games out there that are super fun. Maybe not get to Destiny level, right? Which is not, it's nothing special to be fair, but they're still enjoyable. But like people love to marry that one game or that one developer, and I believe that you are missing out if you do. Explore, open your eyes to new things. When it comes to extraction shooters, if you're into it, there's a lot of extraction shooters coming out right now. There's one by the makers of PUBG that is called Blue Light, and it looks incredible. It looks crazy. There's another one that I've been talking about here in the channel, but this one is only PvE, and it's called Active Matter. It's amazing. I actually played the demo. And they also got like another one like Gray Zone Warfare, Escape from Tarkov. You can also get Escape from Tarkov, and they also have like a PvE mode that you purchase separately, like a DLC, and you can do everything by yourself with some friends or whatever without the pressure of having to face real players or cheaters, because Tarkov is full of cheaters.
And they don't do anything about it either. There's also Escape from Tarkov, which is a Vampire Survivors extraction shooter.
There you go. So now they're getting creative with the extraction genre, and I love it. I think it's cool.
And Marathon does none of that.
I don't know if you've seen them too, but they got like Sword and Chill extraction games.
Yes.
Do you go into a dungeon, you fight your way through it, get your loot, and come back and then improve and your character and your equipment?
That's like Minecraft dungeons.
Yep. I mean, there's a lot of like new games that are coming out that I've seen around, and I think they're worth checking out.
Yeah.
So go ahead and do that, man. If y'all like to see a series of games that you want to try, follow me on Twitter. I have the series cool games that you haven't heard about, and I've been posting some of the cool shit that I've seen on Steam and Epic and whatever. I'm always in the stores looking around, see what's new, what's coming, new demos and all that. And I'm always posting it on Twitter to show you guys what's coming and, get excited about new games. Yesterday, games that I showed was because I'm trying to post one a day because, you don't run into like cool games every day. So I posted this one, and I'll show you guys a little bit. I'm pretty sure some of you guys are going to like it. I thought it was fucking cool. I actually played the demo on Steam during the Steam Fest, but I had it in my backlog to post. And this one is called Barcore. So you are literally a dog.
I think I remember you showing me this one.
I think that I showed it to you, but I didn't show it to these guys. So you're literally a dog.
Yeah.
And you literally like Splinter Cell, but you're a dog or something. That's what it looked like. You can do stealth moves. You can move like on Titanfall, running.
You can parkour like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. You use gadgets. I think it has magic, stealth.
And it's got comedy, it looks like.
Yeah, it has comedy. Yeah. And it's like kid friendly because it's not like killing. It's just like
that's kid friendly.
Knocking out, yeah.
I don't think a dog lifting his leg to pee is kid friendly.
You see this game right here, it's not a 10 out of 10. It's not going to come out on IGN, and they not going to cover this shit. But it's like, there's literally hundreds of games like this that are cool like that. And you don't even know about, dude, because they're not mainstream. This is from an indie developer, too. Looks like fun. It's a dog. Kid-friendly as well. It has violence, but they don't kill anybody. It's more like
the fact that you can do something like that, where you're a dog and you can grab their pant leg and swinging them around and then just toss them ragdoll style, that is alone enough to make this cool.
Yeah.
This could have 8-bit graphics as long as that mechanic is smooth.
Exactly. See? The demo is available on Steam if you want to try it. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of like games that we don't know about. They're definitely out there, worth checking out. And look, in this puzzle, for example, here, I was like trying to figure out because it says like, remove the wall, because when you walk on that space, you are literally like not going through the hole or going down to the lower floor. There is like an invisible ceiling that won't allow you to go down. So all you had to do, but I was cooked last night. I was tired too. All you had to do was move that like rock in the middle and put it next to where the other one is. like
Gotcha.
the lining. Yeah, and
this is Crimson Desert.
Yeah, look, this is Crimson Desert. Yeah, do you see how I walk and there is no
and there's a barrier.
Yeah, it's like a barrier. All I had to do, and I tried to put it here. See, my mistake. I thought this was in front of one of these things, but this one wasn't even illuminating nothing. So I went and I was like, oh, shoot, it was here. So I put that one there, put the other one on the other side, and boom, that's it. Oh, after that, you have to because you see this one looks like a CPU type shit that you have to position there, and then you have to hit it. So the puzzles, I don't like puzzles. Yeah, everybody knows. But these are cool. These are kind of fun. I'm not into it, though. Like, if it gets too difficult, I look for a guy. And people can make fun of me all they want, but I ain't got time for that shit. I have a kid. I ain't got no time to spend 20 minutes, 30 minutes trying to figure out a puzzle when I could just get it over with and go to the part of the game that I like. It's like eating a fucking chicken leg. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to start with the bony part, whatever. But you can start with the meat and then, work your way down to the bone and, eat. If you don't want the other part, then you can throw it away. Just like I don't eat the part of the pizza that doesn't have cheese. That to me is a waste of calories because it's just bread. And I order pizza. I didn't order bread. So if it doesn't have cheese, it's bread, not pizza. That's just me. But if you enjoy these puzzles, bro, it's dope too. You can do it and get into it. And there's plenty of them. You can find them around the world.
Question, did you talk about the difference in performance between PC to consoles for this?
Oh, no. Difference is huge. I'm playing here with ray tracing. Everything on Ultra. 130 FPS. 130, 120 between that. That's what I was getting with the 5080. The game looks beautiful. Insane. The lighting is amazing. The lighting is crazy. And by the way, I didn't even have to fix any of the settings. I was saying it earlier. I didn't fix any of the settings. I played how it came. That's it. And when I looked, everything was on Ultra. I was like, oh shit, ray tracing on and everything. I'm getting this. So smooth, very responsive. The controllers, I know a lot of people don't like them, but I'm used to playing 3D fighters, beat 'em ups and shit like that. So it's very familiar to me. How to do combos and all that is something that I do on the regular all the time, playing Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat. Play those games on rotation all the time. So it's easy for me. I could understand why it could be harder for people who are used to Souls-like. And they only press one button, block, an ability, block, dodge. They don't really have combos like that.
Right.
As intensive, I would say as deep as they do here. Like a combat says, you got grapples and shit. It's crazy. So that's it, man. I've been enjoying the game, and you can see it in the gameplay. It's beautiful, and we're gonna get to a part because I want to show you. Yeah, I unlocked that. It took me a minute because I was kind of cooked, but I figured out this puzzle by myself. I didn't look at any guys. I haven't looked at any guys of the puzzles. My tweet was about if you're stuck in the puzzles, go get a guy. Don't be stupid, and get to the meat. And juicy part of the steak and fuck the bones. That's literally what it is. And then you got this part here that you meet some people, don't want to spoil it in the story. And then you get to do shit like this. And it's just this is exactly what I bought this game for. It's all about this part right here. Hold up. So she's telling me to jump. They gave me some fucking wings and shit. I'm not trusting it. And then you take the leap of faith like a real one. And bro, it's just amazing. You say they now take flight. Check this out, Papas. You come running and boom. Check the fucking view distance on this game. And I know it looks like ass on your end, but check it out, bro. You can see everything, dude.
It does look pretty amazing.
It's fucking amazing the feeling that you get when you're going down and you can dive. Look, I was looking around damn, look at that. Look at the size of this thing, dude.
That is pretty amazing draw distance.
I mean, if you don't like doing this shit in video games, I mean, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm sorry, but this is the cool shit you like. And then I'm falling. I'm scared because I oh shit, because you lose stamina. And then you dive in like you were playing Apex Legends at the beginning of the match. And then you land and it's graceful and it's cool. And look at the fucking graphics on these things, dude. And you can even like see it properly, bro. What I'm seeing, like when I'm playing this, I'm seeing every blade of grass. It's insane. Every flower, everything with high detail. It is very well optimized. That's something that people haven't stressed enough. You know, and let's be fair, because if a game comes with a bunch of bugs and stutters and shit like that, people, that's the first thing they talk about. It's unoptimized. A good game, but it's shit optimization. But this game, okay, might be a shit game, but optimization, bro. Come on, bro. Fire. And you can do a lot of things, man. And a lot of people would like compare this to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And I understand why the comparison comes. But when you dig deeper into a combat, like Assassin's Creed Valhalla is like, you know, the like very, very shallow in comparison. You know, with the shit that you can unlock here is crazy, bro. Skill trees, like I'm pretty sure they're gonna have more DLC, more abilities, because that's the one thing that people don't know. The people who make Crimson Desert,
it's got an amazing weapon wheel too.
Yeah, you can like, you know. There you go. You can like cut your trees. And look, as I'm cutting this tree, when the tree falls, it hits you. And you see how it gets ready, it can damage you. You see, I'm cutting another tree here and I get hurt while I'm cutting it. And here I am messing up with the controller because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing because I'm new to the game. But yeah, there is a tree. Let me see if I can get to that part that I'm cutting a tree and the tree's falling on me and damaging me. Let me see if I can get there. And then you have to really cut the tree. Here. Yeah, I think this is what it is. I cut this tree and I don't move away. And this motherfucker is falling on top of me and it's hitting me. Look at this. Look, I got hit. I'm like, oh shit. I got hit. Like timber. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Now, there's no natural health regeneration, right? You have to
Yeah. And you can actually look, it rolls and it hitting me like, oh shit, shit can fucking kill you. You have to be careful. And it's just like it has like, you know, cool stuff in the game. It's like it's full of cool shit. Okay, there's shit that is generic. There's shit that you might be like, okay, I've seen this shit before, but they got cool mechanics, bro. I mean, you like action, you like the crazy shit that I like, and then yeah, I don't know, bro. It was fun for me. The towns look alive. The NPCs react to everything that you do. For people who care about that, you can go ahead and steal everything in the game. Go inside pretty much everywhere if you have the right key item to go in. I don't know, bro. It was a very good experience. I played in the morning too. I was really enjoying it. I wish I could like. And then there's a combat. And here I'm like, basically, I'm new to the game, so I don't know the moves. I don't look today in the morning. That's what I discovered, that you can run towards people and tackle them. I didn't know that here. I would have done that shit here. And shit like that. For now, the enemies are extremely weak, so that's my complaint. You can literally run towards them, and with right trigger, you can like finish them in one hit. But I'm pretty sure this is the tutorial area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why, boy. There were people who were like, I don't know if you've seen DSP.
No, I haven't seen it yet. I have seen clips of him.
Right. Check it out. This is what he did. And you can tell this person, poor him, right? Is very limited when it comes to playing video games. He went to face a boss without finishing the tutorial area. So he went without gear. He went without heals. He just went and then complained. Look, check it out. When he got fucked up by a boss that you're not supposed to be facing at this point in the game.
No, really.
He doesn't know how to play the game. He's trying to face a boss. That's exactly what I was trying to tell you before. Like, learn the game before you try. Look.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's why I fucking did it. The game sucks.
And then he said the game sucks.
You actually got to the first point in the game where you actually have to fight for real. The game is terrible.
Right. You didn't have shit. You don't even know how to play the game. You know what I'm saying? That's the fucking crazy shit that we see on Twitter all the time, homie. And I think that gotta stop, bro. That gotta stop. Learn how to play the game. The same thing happened with Marathon, bro. And I told you guys here too, you know, because I'm not trying to be biased. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. With Marathon, the same shit. Understand how the game is played. Learn the game mechanics, and then when you have certain experience and you try the game, you got different encounters, then you can start talking about it, about things that they might and they should improve or they should get rid of in the game. Like, for example, I don't like the camouflage, the active camo in Marathon, and I'm tired of saying it, that has no place to me in any extraction shooter. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop playing Marathon because it's in there. I'm gonna fucking do my best to learn how to counter that ability, right?
Yeah.
And that's how it is. I hate it. I hated when Mortal Kombat came out. I hated playing against fucking Sub-Zero. I hated it. What did I do? I became like the best anti-Sub-Zero player that I could be. I learned his moves. I learned the shit that Sub-Zero players did. And what did I do? Every time I got a Sub-Zero player, I was throwing a party. Why? Because I knew how to beat him. It was like, oh, actually, I'm used to playing against Sub-Zero. I beat the shit out of him.
Right.
Like, very rarely I got beaten by a Sub-Zero player. Why? Because I hated that character, playing against that character, and I learned how to counter. And I learned how to counter him. And that's what you should do, bro. Just learn your fucking game. That's it. It's all about that, man. Imagine logging into Marathon, you get killed, you lose all your share saying the game sucks. I mean, what about when you win? Did you say this is the best game ever? Right? But when you lose, like, people don't know how to lose, bro. You gotta, in order for you to be a winner, you need to learn how to be a good loser. And
lose gracefully, yep.
And lose gracefully and take every loss as a learning experience. What did I do wrong? Don't blame it. And this is a competitive player mentality. Don't blame it on the other person. Blame it on you. What did I do? Now what? No, he jumped. No, he did something stupid. He was spamming. No. What did I do and why couldn't beat it? Because like everything is beatable. All you have to do is have a strategy and the practice. That's it. Anyways. Facts demo, nothing wrong with watching guys when you're stuck. I'll do it all the fucking time. Like I really, like, maybe back in the day I would have spent all the time doing this and doing that, but like right now I really don't have the time. Yeah, I don't have the time to. If I had time like that, I'm gonna spend it polishing a skill that is gonna be useful against other players. Right? I'd rather practice to beat other players than practice to beat AI or like something like that, bro. Like, you know, right? Like, it's not this. You play these games to have fun, not to be stressed, dude.
Absolutely.
Put rate reconstruction and you thank me later. I'm gonna try it out, bro. But my game is so smooth right now that you don't want to touch it. You know what I'm saying? Crimson Derson looks like a jack of all trades, master of none. Yeah, might be it. But I'm going to tell you the one thing that they're really good at it, the combat and the exploration. And that's the things that I like about it, you know? Might need work, but I mean, sure. It's me, the broke boy. I'm looking at upgrading my PC from Intel Core i7 127 NVIDIA 4060 Ti 8 gigabytes to a new Intel Core Ultra 7 5712 gigabyte 2 gigabyte RAM for around 1600. Worth it? I mean, if you get the, yeah, I think it is worth it.
Well, the video card is the GPU is definitely worth it. 5070, any 50 series. That's a
32 gigabytes of RAM. The way that
or 16
RAM, yeah.
RAM is where you're gonna mostly spend your money. The CPU though, if you can, I would probably recommend not staying with Intel.
Nah, yeah, I agree. No Intel, go AMD.
Yeah, go AMD Ryzen.
Go AMD for the. But then again, think about it. It has Intel Core, so if you get another AMD CPU, you might need to change his motherboard.
That is true too. You'd have to see if what you get is compatible.
I would say get you a motherboard. Because here's the thing, bro. Once you upgrade your GPU, you want to upgrade everything too. You just don't want to upgrade your GPU and leave everything the same. If you really want to see a big jump, you know, I mean, you're going to see a jump, but I'm talking about like a generational jump. That's what you're going to see if you upgrade everything.
Yeah.
But then again, it's more expensive, though, depending on your situation, man.
Oh, speaking of upgrading, Gemo, when I took in my PC for repair, I did give him my spare motherboard, which is the same model, just made by a different manufacturer as what's in there now. But I also did give him my 3080. So I might be upgrading from my 2060 Super to a 3080.
3080
and I found the PCIe cable to connect it for the power.
Let's go. I think that you're gonna be fine. I'm gonna
get it back, and it's gonna be like a whole new PC.
Yeah, for sure. What else we had today, man? We're talking about the Digital Foundry, how they went back on the word, the dishonesty, just to get clicks. And look at this part, bro, of the game. Like, this part is fucking cool because I stay around and I don't usually play games like this. But when everything started burning organically, like, like spreading the fire.
And the fact that it's going all the way up, that's amazing detail.
Bro, it clears the whole thing. And then look, when I'm done with it, like at the bottom, you see how everything is just like falling and you just look fucking cool, dude. And then the thing is the carriage is burning as well, and then it stops. But at the end,
that is like, amazing attention to detail.
Yeah, bro. And then you go enter here, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And you encountered a bunch of shit. And then this is another part that people didn't understand. So when you put on this mask or this helmet, it helps you see memories. So in some places, your lantern, your flashlight, whatever, is gonna start glowing. And when it glows, you can trigger it. And when you trigger it, you see an event that already passed. And that's how you investigate. It's literally like detective mode. Okay, so a lot of people didn't understand that part. Okay, a lot of people didn't understand that part, and they called it annoying, and you know what I mean? Because I get it. It's a lot of like freaking systems, and you need to be patient in learning all of them. But once this becomes second nature, it's not gonna be a problem. You just like put it on, investigate, and that's it. Same.
Yeah, when you learn the trigger of how to trigger the events, yeah.
Exactly, and that. I admit there's a lot of jank in there because sometimes it doesn't highlight where you're supposed to. It's kind of confusing. How do you move this? How do you move that? I understand it, and that's what I'm saying. This game is not perfect and could have been 100 times better.
Figure out some of those puzzles sometimes.
Huh?
Maybe it'll help you figure out those puzzles sometimes.
YouTube is gonna help me.
That's fine. But no, like like with that a cube puzzle that you had before, if you were to put on the helmet and it changed the lighting to look like that, maybe like while the whole landscape looks blue, the cubes themselves will be white, and you can kind of better see the puzzle from a different angle.
Facts. Yeah. We're gonna try that, yeah, for sure. I usually do that with my homeboy, with Granlock. He usually is the one, like when we play something cooperative or something and there's a puzzle, he's the one who actually do it while I don't know, gather wood or some shit. Yeah, it's like the brains and I'm the muscle. I'll come over there and just fuck shit up. He's the one who thinks about strategy.
And Crimson Desert is co-op, right?
Crimson Desert is co-op. And yeah, this game is a lot of Crimson Desert. No, Crimson Desert is not co-op. Black Desert is.
Oh, Black Desert. Okay.
Okay. So Crimson, that I would love this game to be co-op and play with my homie. That would be like the best. But hopefully in the future, who knows? That's another thing that is missing Starfield. They should like bring it on, like at least a cooperative mode with one other player, at least. Like
the only thing about Starfield multiplayer aspect that I think would be interesting is when you build your base and you can decorate it and put everything the way it is. Same thing with Skyrim and Fallout.
Yeah.
You can't bring people in to see your creations.
Yeah,
so
and
literally the functionality of your base is literally only that, functional. So the decoration shit just clutters and doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. That's why, like, for games like Fallout 76, I actually invested in how my shelter looked because people will stop by the store, they would like see your shit, they would look around and say, oh, that's cool. You feel me? And that's a different feeling because you are actually sharing the experience with other players. But when it's by yourself, it's like, okay, so this looks super pretty. What the fuck am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Who's C4?
I mean, that's like going back to a years old game now, EVE Online. A couple years back, they added in the ability to actually walk around in ships. And you can have alliances of hundreds of people under your alliance. And the more you play and the more you level up that skill, the more people can be in your alliance. It's actually tied to a skill in the game, and it's capped at a limit of how many you can actually have.
Yes, sir. So here in this mission, Power Boss, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have to follow this cat. And you follow the cat, and it shows you how to turn on fast traveling. Because at this point, I'm at the very beginning of the game. Like, this is just a tutorial area. I'm already, by this time, I'm like 3 hours in, and I'm just here. I'm just learning how to unlock fast travel. So maybe that's a lot of frustration. People, some of these games, you have to do the main quest, first until you get to a point, and then it opens up. But the game is open from the beginning. You can go anywhere. The one thing is are you even ready to go there? Are you even ready to go there? So take it slow. I've been enjoying this game, man. That's it. I don't want to glaze it. Buy it if you want. I don't want to sell it to you. I don't want to sound like a Jehovah's Witness knocking on your door, asking you to get this shit. I know I'm enjoying it. I'm showing you the cool shit that I do. So maybe it'll you know what I mean? Clarify a little bit of the shit that people are talking online, which is a lot of bullshit at the end of the day, And
interestingly enough, you know what other game also has amazing draw distance that nobody gives credit for? Power World.
Oh, Power World is crazy. Yeah, Power World.
You can go up to the high mountaintops and you can actually pan around and see the entirety of the map.
Yeah. So that's basically it, dog. I'm happy with Crimson Desert. I can't wait to explore and understand this game better because I think this game takes a lot of understanding. And I have in the lineup a lot of games to play this weekend, one of them being Marathon. I'm playing Marathon with my friends. They're super hooked on it. They've been asking me to play. Yesterday, they asked me to play, and I told them no because Crimson Desert. And they were like, oh, you suck. Crimson Desert is ass. And I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I got Marathon already. This is like having a new baby, bro. And this weekend I'll be playing the Division 2, Ghost Recon. That's another one that I have in my thing. I bought Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 on Steam. They had a sale for like $5, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep it there to do the campaign because I didn't do that one. I did the original, but I haven't done the remaster, and I heard it was good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that too, some of it too. I have Gray Zone Warfare as well, which is another extraction shooter I've been checking out. I had an amazing experience with the players in the community. I broke my leg and I didn't know how to fix it, and they came and helped me out, gave me a bunch of guns and gear. Like, it was like a welcome party, bro. Amazing game. Couldn't recommend it enough. I played the 7 Deadly Sins as well that came out. Origin. Yeah, I played it. It's really good, though. Game? Yeah, it's really good. It's just like watching the anime. It's a chill game. You lay back. It's cozy. If you like the anime, you're gonna enjoy the game. That's it. It's like not that complicated. I like the combat. I think the combat is really good. It's super complicated as well in the sense that you have a lot of shit to do, just like Crimson Desert. And it's just like, another cool game that I'm playing there just in case I get, I want to cool off.
I got you.
I'm also playing Dune.
Oh, there's Awakening. The skill tree.
Yeah, that's a skill tree. It's cool. I could pause it there so you can see.
I can't see much of it anyway, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, basically a skill tree. And you see at the bottom right and left, you got another circles. So it expands to other trees. Yeah, it expands. So far, I think you have to spend points and then you get another tree and so on and so forth. But it's not revealed yet.
Gotcha.
Okay. What was the other thing? Oh, I'm playing Dune Awakening, and I'm playing.
How you liking that?
Dune Awakening is awesome. It's one of the best games that you can play with your homies. Same thing. You got a base. Everybody's working towards a single. Gathering resources, keeping the shit alive, going on missions. It's actually amazing. I love the world. And
I've been playing it with the wife and my older stepson and a couple friends, and it's amazing to try and
and the new movie's coming out too, so everybody's excited to play that one too. So yeah, I've been locking in on Dune, and the other game that I was playing was Darksiders. World Master Edition, which is the remastered edition. Picked it up for like $5.
Nice.
And I also picked up Darksiders 2, the remastered edition as well, or something like
Definitive edition, yeah.
Yeah, the one that comes with all the DLC. Yeah, I got that one for like $7.
That's my favorite out of the 4.
Yeah, no, for sure. I saw that shit. I was like, I need to have it. So I'm playing Darksiders. Actually, I played Darksiders 2, but never finished it. I don't know why. I got into some other shit and then I dropped it and started playing.
It's a pretty intensive game to learn how to do.
Yeah, that's another hard game. Yeah, don't play with it. So super excited to dive in on those as well. So look, as you can see, there's more games on time.
Yeah.
More games on time. And to add, you gotta add my significant other, my child, spending time with them, going to the park, going to the pool. Now that it's getting warmer out here, catching the sun, going for a walk, working out. Like it's like, like if the only thing that I did was to game, like it would be amazing. But I'm glad that I get to do some other shit too. But yeah, man, that's what it is, man. Super excited for this weekend gaming, and that's it.
Absolutely.
Time to go, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for hanging out. We'll continue with the channel and the coverage and everything that's going on next week.
Hopefully next week I'll have my PC back.
Yeah, hopefully.
And today is the wife's birthday, so I'm going to have a nice time celebrating with her.
Yeah, I'll try to stream Crimson Desert. I don't know how late I'm going to get out of work tomorrow, because I do work tomorrow in the morning, supposedly up until like 3 p.m. or something. So if I get out early, I might stream a little bit. But then at the end of the day, I'm actually enjoying my time along with the game. It's different when you're streaming. You have to look at chat. You have to be, and I kind of I've been enjoying this game privately, and just having a great chill time, because it's one of those games that is like goofy too. Look at me wearing that stupid fucking hat. I forgot to remove it. And I just been having my own fun and my own time, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the show, guys. Hey, it is what it is. We gotta go. I actually had to go do an ultrasound with my wife, because we're gonna see the other boy. We get to see him today a little bit. So I'm super, super excited to see, because it's always exciting, right? Like to see your baby growing, and it's like, whoa, bro, like this motherfucker is literally gonna be like, fucking shit up in months. So super excited for that. I'm extremely happy, and just looking forward to the whole thing.
Congrats again, Demo. Congrats again.
Appreciate that. So we got a room, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the chat. Shout out to Jules, Bro Boyman, Lycos, Adidas, CSM, all of you guys, Sanchez,
D87.
All of you guys that came through, bro, at a Service 6028. I see you guys, man. All of you. I'm sorry if I miss any of you. G, maybe. I see you. PS5 Blow, Kill Walker. Shout out to all of you people, man. You're amazing. I see you on the next one. It's your boy, Demo Flow. Checking out.
Peace, y'all.
Yeah. Ra. Yo, Chico, boy. Ra. Hey. Demo Flow Gaming. Boom, boom, boom. I'm back. Ra, ra, ra. Boom, boom, boom. Listen, yo, Chico in the house, papi. Woo. Dale, yeah.
Ponies over here, ponies over there.
Yeah.
Ponies over here, ponies over there.
Yeah.
Ponies over here, ponies over there.
Yeah.
Ponies over there.
Yes.
Ponies over there. Yeah. Ponies over here, ponies over there. Ponies over here, ponies over there. Ponies over here, ponies over there. Ponies over there. Ponies over there.
Ponies over here, ponies over there. I smell caca, ponies everywhere. They don't play no games, only do their console sales. It's because ponies ain't got shit to tell. master, but the best. Bet I haven't played. That's what I hear the ponies tell me every day. Ponies be so silly, but I had no pity. They dissed us for the decade, but now Xbox leady. Now they got no games, karma is so weird. You wish that on Xbox you even volunteer. Instead of play with Smith, filled with PC ports. Third-party games saying you're your pony love. Waiting for Forza that's almost 5 years old. Copying for remasters, damn that shit is cold. Do it for the plastic and all the pony blow. That's why Sony got you spending all your dough.